Did you know that Aviva Advanced Analytics can help prepare your time series data and make it analytics ready? Here, I want to perform analytics on my manufacturing line, and I've got multiple different real-time streams coming in from on-premises. However, this data is a little bit complex. You can see that there's regular interruptions in my continuous data where the machinery is changing modes. It's starting up or shutting down or transitioning. And to make this even more complicated, this line isn't even generating the same product all the time. There's multiple different products that go through this process. And so if I'm going to do any analytics or calculations that take all these different inputs in, I want to make sure that my analytics can properly take into account those different phases, those different states, and the different products. But this is absolutely something that Aviva Advanced Analytics can help with. And this applies to whether you're doing continuous process or whether you're looking at a piece of mechanical equipment. Let me show you just how easy it is to take these into account and prepare your data for analytics. If I move away from the timeline and go to the quick start of the digital twin that I've created here in Advanced Analytics, you can see that after I connect sensors, after I pick which points or streams I want to be included in this digital twin, I can go through the segment by product step where it allows me to specify which particular data streams go into defining which particular states my equipment or line or assets are in. So when I hit yes here and next, I can pick, for instance, my SKU value. And this allows the machine learning model that I'm going to train to know that it should train itself differently and take into account that at some points my line is creating one product, at other times it's creating others. I can generate different product change states and either use exact values or map my SKU codes into human-friendly names. But altogether, this whole segmentation step, which I've already gone through when I've created this twin, allows this model to take into account those changing states. Again, incredibly useful for taking data that can be noisy and can change through different modes and making it analytics ready. And speaking of operational states, if the piece of equipment sometimes is starting up or shutting down or changing phases, I can do that here. So first, when I hit segment by product, I'm changing which SKU code or products going down the line. But now when I hit indicate states, I can say that yes, this piece of equipment is not continuously running. Yes, you should absolutely filter out certain periods of downtime. So when I hit yes and next, I can pick which of my data streams, in this case, my running state, should be used to inform the model of what is the actual operating state of the equipment and whether it should include or filter out data. So when I hit next here and I define a state, I can say that I want to map this input to different operational states based on a range of values. So if I hit next here, I can say that I've got multiple different codes, code 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and above. But if it's below 4, that corresponds to a stop state. Anything else, the machinery is started. And so take into account this started data, but if the machinery isn't started, that's data that really shouldn't be used in my model. And so I know at first pass, folks might sometimes look at their continuous data and think, oh, this data is too noisy, or it changes through too many different states, or the behavior doesn't really lend itself to, machine learning analysis. But absolutely, Aviva Advanced Analytics can take this into account, and due to the fact that it offers this streamlined and straightforward way of when you segment the data and integrate different machinery states, even add lags, even allow you to input set points, it's able to take fairly sophisticated complex data sets and still perform accurate machine learning analysis on those, whether it's trying to minimize energy consumption, drive quality, detect asset anomalies. All these are things that Aviva Advanced Analytics can do, and yes, it can take into account complex and noisy and sophisticated data sets. Hopefully this helped for folks who are trying to see if this can apply to your data sets. Yes, Aviva Advanced Analytics absolutely can. Thank you.